श्रीमन्नारायण जय श्रीमन्नारायण जय श्रीमन्नारायण जय श्रीमन्नारायण
जय श्रीमन्नारायण जय श्रीमन्नारायण जय श्रीमन्नारायण जय श्रीमन्नारायण।
Dear Bhagavad Bandhas, today is the third day of our Mahotsava. Lord in three forms here is receiving the services extended by our Yajna Acharyas in the form of Mahotsavam, which we call as Brahmotsavam also. Today is very auspicious Ekadasi, the day we observe fasting. Of course, prasadam is also served. Then you may question, Swamiji, when you say today is the day for fasting, why you are serving prasadam here to all of us? Ekadasi is the time when we have to observe Upavasam. Upavasam is keeping the mind near to God, for which whatever is required, that is what we need to do. When we observe Upavasam, we need to chant the divine name of the Lord, and we have to see the form of the Lord, and we have to keep ourselves engaged in the service of Him, and do multiple activities as how best we are with God. Physically, we are with the devotees. Mentally, we keep the Lord in the heart. So the prasadam which is served here helps us in remembering His presence with us. Today we chanted the Vedas and Parayanas, and one among them was Bhagavad Gita, the 7th chapter. There it is said, whatever activity you do, dedicate it to me, and remember that it is I who give you the energy, and again it is I, the one who receives. When you remember that, then the activity becomes Adhi Yajnam. Adhi Yajnam, the activity itself is called as Adhi Yajnam. So we need to do the Adhi Yajnam here. In Yagasala they do Yaga. This is called Yajna. But what we do is Adhi Yajna. Ritviks perform Yaga. We perform Adhi Yajna. He recommended that for all the people, whether you are interested in worldly benefits, or you interested in eternal benefits like moksha, or maybe some people are interested in attaining self-realization. No matter what you are aiming at, but you need to know how to conduct yourself, how to perform the activities you do. Keep His connection with everything. Connection is always there. Realize that it is there. And that's all you need to do. And that service becomes yaga. So today, we are doing the yaga here physically, and also a day came for us to observe that, what we call as Upavasa. Many a time, we give more than what we really require to the stomach. That causes a lot of problems. Why people are becoming very sick? Why people are approaching many doctors? Why there are many hospitals opened every day? Even in our ashram also a hospital has been opened. Why do we have all these hospitals and stuff? It is because we often forget the limit to take. You can really take any amount of food, but when you call it prasadam, there will be automatically a limit comes to that. But when you think it is only to satisfy your tongue, then you forget the limits. That creates the problems. Today, if we observe that connection to the Lord with the prasadam, then it becomes upavasam. So, we are observing upavasam, and in the morning activity, along with the regular havans and Devata Aradhana, Sri Rama Puja was done by all our acharyas. The beautiful thing is, there are many avatars to the Lord. Few avatars come and go, like Rama, Krishna, Varaha, Narasimha, etc. And few more avatars are in the temples, which are called as Archavataras, deities in the temples. The avatars, what we call as Archa, are pretty much stationed. They are staying at one place. Whereas the avatars like Rama and Krishna, etc., are called Vibhava avatars. Vibhava avataram is the one which will stay here with us for few years and then, of course, will depart from this world again, just like any living being on this earth. Rama lived for 11,000 years, Krishna lived for 126 years, and so on and so forth. But the beauty of Lord Srinivasa is that the Vibhava Avatara and Archavatara both were blended at one place, and today also even we are experiencing His divine presence. So the Vibhavam and Archamurti both are together there with Lord Srinivasa. That's the beauty. So for Lord Sri Rama, Kalyanam took place in some time. I think probably it took place that also in the Vaishakha Masam only. But when we have constructed our temple, here also we have Lord Rama in our temple. But his Kalyanam is different. His Kalyanam doesn't take on the day when actually the Rama born in Ayodhya was got married. That day is different, this day is different. Same for Lord Krishna. Of course, for him not one marriage, there's so many marriages. So, we can't really take him as a best example, But for Lord Srinivasa, the one who appeared on the seven hills is still today. His avataram was not concluded, as Rama Avatara was concluded, Krishna Avatara was concluded, and Vamana Avatara was concluded, and Kurma Avatara, Matsya Avatara. All those avatars came and also disappeared. But Lord Srinivasa, he appeared during the first centenary of this Kali Yuga, that is almost 5,000 years ago, but still he is there in the form of Archamurti. He is there in the form of Archamurti. Vibhava Avataram is different and Archavataram is different. Is not the case with Srinivasa. That's the beauty with Lord Srinivasa. So, when his Kalyanam has taken place, it is a very auspicious day. But, there are many things auspicious, but if we recognize, if we realize, and if we follow, that becomes useful and fruitful for us. Otherwise, the greatness of that particular thing will be there with it, but we may be losing that. Yesterday, being his marriage, what we call the wedding anniversary for Lord Srinivasa, a real wedding anniversary. Every day is a day for his Kalyanotsavam, right? Nitya Kalyanam, Patsadoranam. Though it is the case, but that particular day has some uniqueness, right? రోజు కళ్యాణాలు జరుపుకుంటునేవాడైనా నిజంగా కళ్యాణం జరిగిన రోజు ఒక స్పెషల్ డే కదండి. అది నిన్నటి దినం అన్నమాట. అందుకోసమనే ఎస్టర్డే we conducted the Edirkolutsavam for our Lord Sri Ramachandra. And his Kalyanam is taking place today, and we are going to have it in the evening. Let us all join the Kalyanotsavam and get the grace of the divine couple, Lord Sri Ramachandra and Sita Mahalakshmi. Representing Lord Vaikunthanatha and Lord Ranganatha, Lord Sri Ramachandra receives the Kalyanotsavam, of course. That is uniqueness of this Kshetram, what we call as Divya Saketa Kshetram. You are all blessed to be part of this wonderful function, and we invite you all for the evening Kalyana Mahotsavam, which starts at about 6, between 6 and 6:30. So, those who are staying here, of course they should keep themselves ready for the function, the Vedika, and rest of the people, those who are coming from outside, just be able to be here at 6 p.m. so that you can participate in the evening Purnahuti and thus in the Kalyana Mahotsavam. So our Mangala Sasanams to all the devotees who made this third day afternoon function a very really enjoyable one.
Srujakarapam nikshipya samitarbhan datra nikshipya ajena bhikaya om ekam dve trini chattari pancha shane sapta ashtau nava dasa ekadasa dvadasa संपादाज्यं स्वीकृत्य बिम्बकुम्भमण्डलादिषु सेचयेत्
जय श्रीण जय श्रीण जय नारायण जय